recording has started. Hello everybody, my name is Frosty, Frosty the Snipickle, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Last time, which for me was a few minutes ago, because I'm still recording this on the same stream. Last time we did the old road in the first quest, and it went pretty well. So this time, we're going to be continuing with a scouting mission first. Yeah. I would like to request that you press all the usual YouTube buttons, like subscribe and like, and I mean, dislike if you want. It's your prerogative. Share, save, comment, pause. Yeah, all the buttons. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm eating
Pace
right
out
now.
the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Alright, so this is a short scouting mission, which means that we can get away with not exploring one room. We want to do as little backtracking as possible. That's not what I want. So we want to take
Even
the best
cold
route.
stone seems bent on preventing passage.
And the best route would probably be to go like this, and then to go up then down, or maybe down then up.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I already know most of the curio interactions, so unfortunately you won't be seeing a lot of me trying and failing with stuff. Like, for example, this one, you use holy water
Packs laden
and
with
get a
loot
bunch of treasure.
are often low on supplies. Mind that such
Great.
missteps are the exception and not the rule.
Fantastic. We're gonna run out of torches before the end of this. Probably. You've gotta be kidding me.
Trap maker's art. His efficacy
Twice
unwitnessed
in a
by his
row.
own eyes.
Same hero.
The match is struck. A blazing star is
Yeah, the
born.
stack of books is rarely good. You usually want to just pass it by. Great, we're out of food now.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Would you stop with
The
that?
way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
You know, I think we do want to go this way first. Maggots.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
It's just the best voice ever for narrator. Why is everything hurting my musketeer?
Palpable fear.
This maggot is just like the most powerful being on the face of the earth.
Executed with impunity.
It's truly incredible. Most powerful aside from Dismas, of course. And Dismas is the best. Hold on. Eating a Reuben, my mouse is like getting all oily. All greasy. Which is not desirable. This has not been a particularly interesting mission. But what do you expect when you're this early in the game? Anybody new in Twitch chat? If you are, go ahead and say hi and follow me because I've been streaming for a while and I'd love to get some sort of...
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I'd love something that justifies that, because otherwise my parents are probably gonna get all upsetty at me. And this is not going well. You'd better not. You... Yeah, I know. Really? I hadn't
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Please. Shut up. I know how the game works.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh, hi. More money. Success.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
I know I can skip all of this. It's just... Alright. Fun. Cool.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
Hellions are fantastic. There's also
Barbaric
man-at-arms. I'm not
rage and
particularly
unrelenting
fond of
savagery make
man-at-arms,
for a
but
powerful ally.
there's no real problem with them.
The bellows blast once again, The forge stands ready to make weapons of war. Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Well, I was successful. See, this annoys me, right? The courtyard is open. Which means that now stress relief activities are going to be much less effective until we go in there. And sure, it says it's level 1. But don't believe it. It's not. The courtyard and the farmstead are much more difficult than they claim to be. Reynold, you're way too stressed. Lucy, you're way too stressed. You've got some of my favorite skills. I'm gonna take you back out, I suppose. We can go into the Weald now, and how's the recording timer looking? 12 minutes? Yeah, I think we'll do a Weald quest. Weald, we're gonna need some anti-blight measures and some medicinal herbs. Alright. Weald is interesting. Every
Corruption
area
has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Every area of the game has different enemies with different abilities and different dangers. Courtyard has a whole lot of blight, and the enemies have a whole lot of protection. I say as I encountered 2 enemies with no protection. But these enemies are actually very dangerous, and you have to be very careful of them, and you have to kill them as quickly as possible, because otherwise they do that. So I've stunned them now, so on their turn they can't do anything. Which means I'll be able to kill them. They can also,
cleansed from our lands.
not only can they create more of themselves, but they can create big versions
Seize
of
this
themselves.
momentum. Push on to the task's end.
And that's a problem. Right, now, once again, it's a short... Oh, it's 100% of room battles, though. This one isn't a scouting mission, so we do have to check every room, unless we get scouting that tells us that we don't.
The light, the promise of safety.
Nice, nice. See, these guys have 33% prot and 15% prot. dodge of 5. I like Iron Swan because it's a bunch of damage to the back slot, and the back slot is one of the hardest to hit. Because most of your ranged characters can hit the front slots. Very few melee characters can hit the back slots. You are useless, you know that?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Please don't. Okay, now I have to actually do something about that. Yeah, I know. Jeez. There was no point in that. It was gonna die next
Great
turn.
is the
That
weapon
was
that
stupid.
cuts on its own.
Yeah, I know. Deal with it.
A death by inches.
Nice. Crit. Crit means stress heal.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh, great. Blood. There was only one more battle. Well, how about that?
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven
I
from
can
our
keep
woods.
going if I don't need to. I mean, sure, sometimes it can be useful to keep going if you don't need to, but I'm not gonna bother. Those are both very good.
She has paid dearly for her freedom. And deserves better than this place.
Ooh, a bounty hunter.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
That's nice.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
Ooh, 5,000, that's a lot, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because I despise that quirk. Now, I don't recommend putting people into the treatment ward very often. It's ridiculously expensive and your heroes are probably going to die anyways. But Reynold and Dismas, as they're the starting characters, you get an achievement if you keep them alive to the end. So I kind of want to do that, and I don't want to have to put up with Kleptomaniac. Because Kleptomaniac is just horrible.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So, that's 20 minutes, so I think that's going to end the second recording of Darkest Dungeon. Welcome back, Volty. For those on YouTube who are confused, Volty said, "Hey, I'm finally back in my Twitch chat." So yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Yay! YouTube video, ending now. Frosty, oh, shoot, there we go. Frosty out.